Hi, my name is Alvin. I am 11 years old. I really like Among Us and memes, and I have seen a lot of funny 4chan stories on Reddit. I wrote this song about Among Us for you guys. I hope it's funny, and please share other cool stuff with me. Thanks. Oh yay, when the imposter is sussy. I do your mom in the pussy. Sussy sussy sussy. Your fat mom's pussy. If you are Seuss. You ride the short bus. Be me, 16 years old, 2014. Get into a really heated argument with some guy. My naive ass was being very cocky because he was skinny and like 1.65, which is the average male height in Mexico, Yucatan, where this story takes place. I'm of robust build and 1.85 meters tall. He pulls out a machete on me, because everyone living in a village has one. I pull out some stupid wrench I was carrying. What I expected to be a long-lasting fight ends in one single swing. I hit his head and he lays motionless on the floor. I begin freaking out and I call an ambulance. I refuse to speak to the police. I'm not in a good economic situation in order to defend myself. I go talk with my uncle Grandpa. He is one of the richest guys in the city. Huge house with exotic animals, kind of rich. He tell me he will see what he can do to help. 2 days later the case is dropped out of nowhere. My face when. Boring open world where the only points of interest are just enemy bases. I tie bunch of pointless collectibles that give almost nothing to the player. Less level interaction compared to other games. Contains a character designed to appeal to coomers. Yeah, I don't really like Genshin Impact. Pick unrelated. Be me. Autistic, kissless virgin 18-year-old. Decide to lose virginity. Find a hooker. Fucks her. Tried anal, felt weird. Me and hooker finished fucking. She went to the toilet to clean up. Laying down on bed while rubbing cock. Toilet door opened. Saw hooker's body on floor with blood. Heard small giggle. Deep, hoarse voice. Shit. The rape dwarf have arrived. Run. Girl ghosts me. Adds me back a year later. Talks constant shit about how bad I am at everything and how much she hates me. Still wants to talk to me near every day. Can anyone high IQ figure this shit out for me? Yeah, I figure you're a little bitch for not telling her to fuck off. Be me. Be fapping day and night. Stupid mom keeps not knocking on the door and just barging in. Hadn't gotten caught yet, but I had some close calls. Hatch a plan. Decide to sit naked in my room all day so she'll be embarrassed next time it happens. All day I'm sitting in my chair. It happened. She always knocks now. Sometimes you gotta lose the battle to win the war. Be me. Doesn't like it when people take my things away. Have been like that since I was a child. Hanging out with GF. She's about to have sex with me. Have never had sex before. She unzips my pants. I suddenly realize she's trying to take my virginity. Beat her to a pulp cause she's taking something from me. She's dead. Curl up in the corner. Cops come and try to get me out of the room. Cop reaches for my hand. He's trying to take my hand. Unleash a blinding rage and kill him. Other cops start shooting. He's trying to take my life. Proceed to murder him too. Escape to woods with bullet wounds. Never heard from again. They'll never take me alive. Be cis man. Feeling down. Go to female to male online support group. Post selfies. You're so handsome. You look so strong. How did you get so handsome? Rinse and repeat whenever I'm feeling insecure. Fixing notebook for a 70-years-old lady. Comes, pays, asks about gaming tier GPUs for her desktop. Little took back, I inquire about the price range and what games, solitaire, Sudoku, puzzle games. Nope, I play the assassin. Assassin's Creed? Yes, on my grandson's console. I just love Venice. She pauses. And killing people. Be me. Migrate from Canada to some ex-Yugoslavia country cause my dad was from there. Think that I'll be Chad from abroad and suffocate in puss. No. Balkan state of mind is natural trolling in its purest form. Be Balkan-controlled freaks. Develop anxiety and depression. They have thick skin and don't react to trolling. Start to become Balkan Chad. Go back to gay snowflake Canada and drown in puss. Thank you Balkan. Be me. Learn that horses smack their cocks against their stomachs to get off. Try it myself. Pretty easy with my 16-inch SJW beater. Go on for an hour. Sounds like blacks beating their drums. Can be heard over a half-a-mile radius. Cum gallants. Be you. Can't smack their cocks against their stomachs. Beta bitch. Comes in known face. Yeah, this will show them. Assigned to do a project with a co-worker. Whenever we do some progress or get past a roadblock, say the word stupendous. Do it for a couple weeks. Co-worker eventually starts picking it up. Pavlov.png. Co-worker starts saying stupendous as well in the same situations. Stop saying it. Fast forward 1 month, project pretty much done. Just cleared the last bug, co-worker says stupendous. Al according to plan. Wave. Huh? That's an unusual expression. What do you mean, Anon? I heard it from you. I never used that word in my life. See you soon on the board, fellow schizo. At a stoplight. Light is red. Go green. Now. Still red. Go green. Now. Still red. Go green. Now. Turns green. My face when. Be me, European. Our high school gets several exchange students. Among them is a girl from Argentina. They visit us in our class and the teacher says that we should teach them our language. The Argentinian girl gets assigned to me. We chat, crack jokes, and I teach her a few phrases/words. I start teaching her how to read numbers. At the end of the class she writes down her phone number in my notebook and smiles. I say bueno. Now read it in my language. She looks disappointed but does it anyway. I didn't realize what happened there for 2 years until I found that number later when I was looking over my notes. My face when I could have gotten some Latino pussy. Be me. In class. Have math and sit behind 7/10 cutie. Ass big AF. Get boner. She drops her pen under my table. Fuckity, she noticed boner. Look at me. Smiles. Later virgins. Be in middle school English period. Was told to write a word starting with the letter G in many syllables as possible. Cannot repeat words. My turn. My turn. Mind started to race as I feel judgmental stares. Wrote gobbledygook. Classmates laughed. Teacher said, don't make up words, Anon. Everyone mocked my vocabulary for the rest of the day. Went home and found dictionary. Next day showed it to the teacher that it exists. Rather than explaining it to the class, teacher replied, stop being a sore loser. My face went. Also, I scored a 98% in the final English exam, yet my English grade on my report card was a C. Be me. Around 9 years old. Dad loves hunting, wants to take me. I don't like the idea of killing animals, but I don't want my dad to think I'm a little bitch, so I reluctantly go. Set the trap, put some scented food in it. Small doe comes up, have my sight lined up, ready to pull the trigger. Feel instant regret even before killing the animal. Turn to my dad. Dad, I'm sorry but I really don't want to take this animal's life. That's okay son, Why don't you just keep setting up the traps? You're really good at it. Continue to set traps. We do this every couple of months for years. I set the traps. He takes the shots. Recently entered a trap setting contest in my local hunter union. 1. My face when I'm a masturbator.